Good morning. Yes, we are doing coffee this morning. Hello. Uh, the one thing I've forgotten to do all morning long is get my water. So let me get my water. Um, for some reason, my left earbud was reporting no battery. So I put it on the charger while I'm wearing, um, I believe these are the 325s, and they are delightful. I'll look up the actual number of them. I'm such a bad product rep. Like, I'll tell you that your shit is great, but I can't remember the name of it to save my life. Also, my face feels dry. I should have put on some moisturizer, but I didn't. I'm tired. You get the real me today. No extra special anything. Um, I mean, honestly, the thing by that company, it is super awesome. I can absolutely recommend buying the thing. You should absolutely spend your human earned money on the thing because other humans similar to you really enjoy the thing. Do not question what the thing is, just buy it. Okay. Get my sweet going and my milk, and I needed some water. I also need to do my meds. I did not sleep well. Well, I don't know. I slept. The quality of that sleep is still in question. Hey, Stephen. The quality of that sleep is still in question, but I did sleep. I woke up more than a few times, and I had to put on my rain sounds because there were some noises in the building that it happens every time like it gets really cold and all the heaters are doing the heat thing, and we have additional water in the air, so there's drips in various places inside the building. And if I wake up at the wrong time, I hear like a big drip on a metal pipe somewhere in the building, and it's like plap, plap. And I realize that is not the sound effect that I should have used. If you know what that sound effect is, um, you're dirty, you're nasty, you're filthy. I know that's a self report. I'm just going to say, I know it's a self report. I know. Um, but yeah, if you can imagine like a big raindrop hitting corrugated, hitting corrugated metal, but just one at a random number of seconds, because that's how drips do. And then hearing that, but trying to get to sleep and hoping that it's not going to happen again, and then it happens again, and you can't get back to sleep. That is essentially what was going on. So I have a dark screen rain sound 10-hour long video that I queued up on YouTube. And I was like, look, every time I wake up and I can't go back to sleep, I'm gonna turn the TV on, put this on YouTube, and that's it. Because it's either that or wear earphones to bed, which is not optimal because then I probably won't get up. Well, I have a watch on that would buzz. So yeah, hey alien traveler, hey dance lover. I will say properly hi to everybody. I'm just a little I'm a little off this morning, no lie. Um, okay, there. Now put the water in the coffee is in my head, like put the needle on the record, like from Pump Up the Volume. Okay, so we'll get that. We're gonna take a look at back. Today will be a look back at a city builder. Not a city builder. I got coffee on my hand. A god game. A god game. Rus, which I know I'm gonna say wrong every time because I don't know how to pronounce it. But Rus 2, we're going to look at that because they had a biome update. They have grasslands now. So that comes with apparently in the grasslands, you set things on fire for resources, which is weird, but I guess it's like controlled burns, which makes me think of the game that Steven played a little while back, um, where It wasn't quite so easy to figure out the controlled burn. Um, because I played that game as well, and the game is like, "Yeah, controlled burn," and I'm like, "Okay, I don't think I understand how." Like, I never thought I would say this. I don't think I understand how fire works. But yeah, so we're gonna look at that, and then we'll be back into Animal Crossing, back on the island. Hopefully, less flowers. I don't like. I'm a silly, and I did turn off the beautiful ordinance, but I didn't go back another day to see that it's turned off. So hopefully, in the intervening time, there hasn't been a whole lot of flower growth. If so, we'll do a little run around the island just to confirm. But these are very, I will say, these are very nice headphones. Logitech sent these over when they were released. I'll get the model number and all that. But they are very lightweight. They are very comfy on the head. They've got a little, um, like the little purple underside is actually, it's not the, like the top bit just is very flexible on the top. So you're not getting that like headphone divot kind of thing. Um, it has a physical on and off switch, which is my absolute favorite thing ever. No more pressing a button to figure out, is it on, is it going to turn on. It's just a click click, and I'm so happy for some people doing the return of a physical on and off switch, because otherwise you just have like, you have a bunch of buttons along the side here, and a little bunch of lights and indicators, and you have to get out the guide almost every time to figure out, wait, is that the light for power, is that the light for bluetooth, is that the light for the connection, which is that. So yeah. All right, timer says coffee's done, so let's give it one last swirl and plunge. Just plunge it on in there, plunge it, just smack it down on there. Hey, Bottle Glum, welcome on in. All right, and milk. Oh, so yeah, if I like yesterday, if I'm a little lower energy, it's just because sleep was a very, very fickle lover. Um, it tried to lay me out and keep me satisfied, and it was just not doing its job. Like, what do I even pay you for? Ugh, oh no. Oh no. Oh, okay, hold on. Wait, nobody move. And nobody judge me. It's going to get really weird. Okay. I was afraid we were going to have a little milk spill over. Yes, sorry. It is not a silly question. That is actually a really good question. And the reason it's a good question is that there are a lot of coffee places that will offer cold foam. So, yes, it is possible to froth cold milk. It does depend on the type of milk, the amount of fats. Sometimes lower fat works better, sometimes higher fat works better. But yeah, I froth my milk cold, And this is an oat milk, and it froths from cold beautifully. And I like that because then the coffee gets a little bit cool. Um, so yeah, I froth this cold. So yes, you can. Not all not all milk and not all alternative milks will froth from cold. Some of them really need heat. Um, and that's honestly just a whole kind of chemical reaction that they need. Like heat helps build out and change the stability when you foam it. But yeah, you can foam stuff from cold. Now, if you have like the espresso machine that has the little steamer nozzle, you can pump steam into cold milk, but it's going to turn the cold milk into hot milk. Like, so yeah, every time I try a different milk, whether it's dairy or oat or almond, those are pretty much the three that I do. And I admit, I don't like almond milk that much. So I really go for oat milk. But the first thing that I'll do is I'll try to make coffee and I'll test like, do I need to put you in the microwave for like 8 seconds or can I just froth you cold? And yeah, this new milk that I'm using, I can froth cold and it's nice. So yeah. Um, just be careful if you're frothing things like half and half or cream, because that will just turn into whipped cream and then eventually into like butter. I mean, it will take a lot of frothing for that, so probably not like your morning coffee, but yeah, you could just yeah, it just don't turn your cream into butter. Mama, don't froth your cream right into butter. Anyway, let me go to the other room and get things ready over there, and we'll look at some games, and I will sit down because I'm tired. So I will see you in the other room. Mute the microphone. Okay, captions have been switched over to this microphone. That is something I wish I could do programmatically. That when I'm on like this scene, that the mic switches, that the captions switch back over to this versus not. But there's a lot that you can do. There's a lot that you can't do, and that's why OBS Studio is a studio. Like someone has to be pushing the buttons, flipping the switches, and changing the settings. Everything cannot be automated. It'd be nice, but it's not possible. So it is 13 degrees and a mostly sunny day here in Washington, D.C. Our government is still ridiculous. We are still deploying what one might consider war tactics on our own citizens. We are still kidnapping people off of the streets. We are still, for some reason, trying to normalize, well, everything. And there is not, the media is weirdly, and it may be because of like info overload, but they're weirdly downplaying the amount of information that has been released in the Epstein files. Like, that should be nothing but stories all the time. All the time. Also, hi CarGenX. I see you sneaking over there on the YouTubes. I see you. Look right there. I see you. It's right there. There you go. Right there. There you go. I see you. So yeah, these are the G522 Lightspeed. And you can use them wirelessly. You can also use them with the special Lightspeed adapter that Logitech has. So I can show you them better over here because, you know. And they're sleek. They're cute. They have a little like when you're wearing them, they have a little light that can go on the side. I don't currently have that turned on. And yeah, the above the head thing doesn't give you much of a divot because it's more of a fabric. It's not a plastic or a cushion, so it gives you less of a divot. This does unfortunately mean that if you were trying to, I don't know, connect hats to things, you do have two rails option wise, but you have less real estate. So yeah. Um, so you have like more space but less rail, like more rails but less space. And yeah, it is indeed Black History Month in the US. If I'm hold on a second. Wow. I can't spell. I know in the UK Black History Month is in October. And and if you what's the word? I don't know. If you're black, every month is Black History Month because I mean that's just how it works. But hey, Mermaid Jeans, welcome on in. Um, and yeah, it is. It's just. Am I gonna cough? I am. It might be one of those mornings. Oh wow. Okay, and the throat is already gone. So there might not be a lot of vocal effects until that calms down. Yeah, that was a good cough. I'm not sure what was lodged in there, but it's lodged out now. Wow. Okay. Um, so yeah, it is February in the US. Well, it's February everywhere. It's February everywhere. It's February everywhere. I uh uh so did I mention that my sleep was a little like not last night? Like the sleep was a little not just hey Mr. Mumbles, I don't smoke. That I'm not sure what decided to attack me just then, but I don't smoke. I probably have like a smoker's voice. Like everybody, um, I remember there I remember there being talking about like doing a voice acting and an improv exercise, and it was just for someone to give you like two adjectives and a noun, and then just do the first voice that comes into your head. And she was talking about like, chain smoking old aunt. And then this voice, of course, comes out because it's so like, yeah, there's that. But no. Yes, like the other day it was like it's only it's only January, and yet it's somehow almost February. It's still January and somehow still 2026. Like, uh-uh. Um, that's not. Oh wow, I we have not seen enough out of Harvey. Um, and I mean honestly, I live in DC, so coffee and a joint. The amount that you have on you at any given moment is not necessarily legal, but there is a legal amount on which you can have on you, and so it's not, you know, it's a personal choice, one that I don't engage in. My ex did. I learned a whole lot about the interesting trade of cannabis shops while we were approaching legality. Like you couldn't go in and buy it, but you could go into the store
and you could buy a cup. So you paid for the cup, and then the cup just happened to also be filled with what you wanted. So that's where like we were slowly hedging towards that moment. Um and now DC's just like, yeah, whatever. Like just fine. I'll be honest, I almost missed the days when it was a little bit underground because it was a little more punk then. Now it's just like every single place you see that's shutting down, you already know that it's going to turn into a cannabis shop because that's like it's easy to get up and running. So yeah. Hey Dharma Project, welcome on in. Oh, it's my sinuses being drippy. That's what's going on. Well, um it's winter and I'm gross today. So there. All right, I'm going to see if that because I prefer to have my earbuds on when I stream, but it's fine. I can do this because I also don't know how much power is in these. Power? Well, I guess I can check because these are Logitech headphones, so I can just go to the Logitech G Hub. It wants a firmware install. Look, I don't have time to install firmware. Just tell me how much is in here. No? All right. I'll hopefully the other ones are fine. Oh my god, they are. They are the year-round version of Spirit. If you see a business go out, even if a later business comes in the interim, you're probably going to be able to pick up your weed there. It's definitely going to have a little green plus outside the door. But yeah, hi everybody. I apologize for not saying hi to everyone individually. When I'm in the kitchen, I can barely see the things along the side. I can really see them very well. But I know we had KMC, Cargen X, Nick, Esoterica, Steven, Brindleton Bay, Alien Traveler, Dance Lover, Puddle Glum, Jazz. I feel like I didn't say hi to Nick before, but I'm saying hi to Nick again because I see the little dancing emote. Mermaid Jeans, hello. Rothus, welcome on in. Let's see, Amalia, Rainbow Blob, Mr. Mumbles, Zalvi, hi. I think that's everyone. If I missed somebody, Opalescent Opossum, Dharma Project, welcome on in. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Oh, my bitrate is unstable. How is my average stream bitrate too high? It's the Twitch, I don't need this. It is the first day of Black History Month. Don't do this. And I also didn't do some things that I normally would have done ahead of stream, so you're gonna have to just sit with me for a while, because I did not do a short link for the game, because I'm a bad streamer. Oh wait, no, never mind, I did. I lied. I lied. So that is hold on. I've tried to say this before and I say it wrong. Rus. I think it's Rus, but I'm probably saying that wrong. It is a god game. Essentially, you control like these titans, and they put down different types of landscapes, and then your cities thrive on those landscapes. And hopefully the people agree with each other on those landscapes and don't fight. Oh, apparently with a new update, the humans can't attack my titans. Oh, I don't like that. So I can punish them. Okay, that's, you know what? We're not going to get into the punishing part. We feel punished enough right now. So yeah, but this is a new DLC. Have I seen Masters of... that sounds familiar. Oh, I think they did reach out to me. Um, and the reason that the reason I remember it is because it's Peter Molyneux who has done so many God games. Um, yeah, like I played Black and White. I was talking about this the last time. I feel like God games go all the way back. Like all the way back. Oof. But I don't play them very often because sometimes I get too locked in. I'm like, "Eh." um, and I just want to see like people happy. I want to keep people happy. And of course, as the difficulty ramps up, you can't keep people happy, which as a people pleaser is very stressful. Because I'm like, y'all want food? Cool. You want houses? Cool. I'll get you all of that. What do you mean the house isn't the right shade of blue? Okay, you can leave. Like, throw that one into the volcano. I'm done with you. I gave you a house. Shut up. So no. Uh, okay, let me see. Are we okay? We're live on all the places. So yeah, Twitch says my bitrate is unstable. So apologize if you're seeing any weirdness on your end. I do know that Alien Traveler mentioned that like a bunch of streamers were having trouble getting, I don't know, just getting it together, and it feels like Twitch might be as well. So I don't know. But let me start the game up because I was gonna look for to see if we could find where is the DLC? There it is. Okay. This is the actual DLC that we're playing, and this is Grasslands. So we want to look at that. It has more things. The game says I can unlock it immediately, so we're gonna put the game together and put the game together. We're gonna put the game on and see if I can skip right to this DLC so we can take a peek at it. And then after that, we'll just hang out with Animal Crossing. Might do another hotel room today. Um, might do some work for free. Why not? Might build some stuff, do a little DIY. Um, I really appreciate some of the quality of life updates for Animal Crossing, and the main one is like you don't have to have the stuff in your pockets to make stuff. And I don't feel like that's a new quality of life update, but I never remember it until I do the DIY, which I don't do very often. Um, so yeah, let me start that up and capture it and get the sound and all that stuff going. But yeah, yesterday was a lot of fun too. Playing, sorry, um, that mech, that mech dancing game was wild. I loved that. Um, I wasn't sure what to expect when you say like RPG elements and like RPG elements, mechs, and Pokemon. I'm like, what? But yeah, they did it really well. And also now I have ominousity in the background. So let me hop over here. And we will do what I usually do, which is start the game over from scratch so you can see all the fun stuff. Quit. Steel Century Groove. And so Steel Century Groove, it's in the Steam store right now. And it is ridiculous and fun. Mr. Mumbles has been playing Cairn. Stephen Joys in chat has also been playing Cairn. We raided into Stephen yesterday, and I am not climbing games stress me out. Uh-oh, hold on a second. Hey, plugin, go away. Hold on a second. My plugin's having issues. Because I turned off the music and it's supposed to go away. There we go. Hey, Cypher, welcome on in. Vane. Oh, sorry. I was reading the wrong thing because I'm thinking about the other game. There's not another game, Vane, is there? But no, Code Vein. It helps if you read the entire name of the game. The whole, like, or, you know, you can just read one word. That's fine too, but it helps if you at least read the first word in the name of the game. I'm reminded of the Peanuts strips where Snoopy was reading War and Peace one word a day. And I always thought that that was so strange. And then somebody brought it back recently and they were like, oh, you know, be happy, do what you want. Like, just do what you want. And I'm like, you know what? Got a good point there. Okay, sorry, the music plugin was not going away like it needed to. So let's look at Rose. I'm not going to say it. I feel like I said it right one time and that's it. Let me see here. I'm just going to check on my... Because, yeah, I think my earbuds are being... Okay, maybe we'll pop those on in a second. It's like Roos, but I feel like there's a little bit of a in the middle. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. All right, let's be gods, or a god, I guess. I'm not trying to be a pantheon out here. Also, it's hard for me to see R-E-U-S and not think R-O-U-S because I don't think they exist. All right. So yeah, once again, we played this before and we had a look at it before. There is a recent there have been a few DLCs added onto it, but we're gonna try to look at the Grasslands update today. But for Roos, it's for Roos. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Shape worlds with your godly titans, make symbolic ecosystems, and inspire humanity with your creations. Their achievements unlock new possibilities. Make different planets for different human spirits and fill the universe with life. And we played it before, and it's fun, and it's also kind of a problem, because it's really fun. I after going off stream that day, I went and started another game to play more. Hey, Red One Love, welcome on in. So this is the Content. Grasslands. This is the Grasslands DLC, and one of the giants we can select is a savanna, and we select an alternate version of that to make the Grasslands biome. You get 4 new leaders, 3 new era options. I think what I'm going to do is I want to skip the unlock progression from the profile level menu so that we can just go right to the Grasslands. I just got to figure that. Is it in setting? Okay, that's the one that, okay, that's the fine. We're going to play that one. Everything else is as it was, which I love. I love that it saved all that for me. Okay. So we made 2 planets, and as you see, you build your planet however you want. So I put like desert and then ocean and then like grass and then jungle and more ocean and things like that. So you can put it together however you want. This was our first planet, which I also made up like a piece, like just pie slices. Love that for me. There's a pizza place here where they'll send you an entire pie, but it's made up of whichever flavor slices you want. So you don't have to, like, they'll basically put like 6 or 8 slices individually done together in the box, and that can be your pizza. Alien Traveler, you're not allowed to, you can't say that unless you are sitting backwards on a chair or holding a guitar. And you got to start up with, you know. Okay, we're going to try and create a new planet. When you create a new planet, you choose a human spirit that will seed the destiny. So we can do the goddess who's interested in gold, the inventor who's interested in science, the sage. I prefer food or random. I prefer food. Okay. Trying to figure out, level up your user profile to unlock the Savannah Giant. Okay, how do I... So give me a moment to try and figure out, how can I turn... There it is. Okay. So what I'm going to do so that we can... I know this is going to be a little... You know what? Let's not do this on this profile. But what we're going to do is we are going to... Nope, sorry. Back. Settings. We're going to create a new profile so we can look at the grasslands. What we're going to do is we are going to... Yeah. We'll go through the thing, but we'll also turn off progression so we can unlock everything from the start. So welcome. You are the universe itself. Eternal, alone, bored. I love that our universe is a little star with eyes, like, aw, cute little mote of creation. Until something different flashes into existence. It has many voices, but they all go by the name humanity. They yearn for growth and excitement, brimming with ideas. How they want to build funny structures of stone and rival others, or how they want to create a world in harmony with something they call nature. You hear many more ambitions. They turn to you for help. They call you nature. Their creativity excites you. You create elemental giants that can help you shape worlds. And with them, you'll help these humans with their ambitions. Together, you start a new chapter. A chapter to fill the universe with life. So we're going to go ahead and do grasslands. So we're going to update my profile to unlock all of the progression. Settings. User profile. Oh, whoops. No, we want... Sorry, it's under collection level. We're going to unlock the max level. Normally, you wouldn't want to do this because you'd want to play the game. Now, I will say, if you're already really good at these games, go ahead and do this. But if you're playing it for the first time, you definitely want to go through the tutorial just so you got the stuff on lock. But we're going to go ahead and unlock everything. So our level has been just updated. Woo. Okay. And then you start by creating a new planet. You've also, like, by upgrading your profile, you've unlocked challenges, things like that. But we go through this on, like, relaxing because I'm not trying to stress. By unlocking the progression, we also have unlocked tons of new spirits. I'm still going to focus on one who wants food. The Huntress likes food and gold. I'm still going to go with food. And then here are the giants. You choose giants to send to the planet. We're going to change this out for the swamp. we're going to go with the grasslands. Oops. Hold on a second. So there's the Savannah Giant who can do savannas or steppes. Since my focus, let me actually hold on. My focus is on food. So first off, the forest can do a high yield of food, and they can create a rainforest. The ocean is like a medium thing of food, so we may switch. We're going to switch the ocean out, I think, for the savanna. And then the desert creates gold. Now, this is the frost giant. We could do some really weird stuff. Let's do frost giant, because we haven't done this yet. And then, so let's do, these are 3 that I have not done before. Difficulty relaxing. Play mode. Let's just do free play. The final era, I don't really care. Because we're going to look at a few things. Drafts per biome unlimited. Yeah, that's fine. And event intensity. We're going to go with low, because that way we can just play around with adding the things. We can do tutorial quests. Pardon me. So that's fine. And, yeah. Let's create a planet. All right. So every era starts with a barren planet. It's up to you to create a livable habitat for the humans. Your goal is to explore all fates of humanity by completing eras. Each era has its own set of goals. The more goals you achieve, the faster you'll unlock new content and mechanics. Before you pick an era, you must follow a planet's prologue. Okay, so let's choose a location for them to settle. But first we have to... Okay, let's create a biome. We'll create a forest, because I like creating forests. Just a small forest. So now they can basically, they can sell anywhere. So we'll settle here. And they create a city. Now, we spend our eon to create a bioticum. A bioticum is essentially you're putting down... hold on a second. You are putting down plants. Okra. Interesting. You won't be out here growing okra? Oh, can only place... Hold on. Hold on a second. That's odd. I created a forest. Did I move? Did I mess up? Well, okay, let's try this again. Hold on. So yeah, that's only forest, but okay, so I think I need to, hold on, let me restart the planet. Actually, let me leave the planet, because I think I need to not do, Yeah, sorry. I'm destroying the planet. Boom. Okay. Doing the sage. Swamp. Savannah. Because we don't want to do the tutorial quests. We just want to start in. Oh, pacifism mode. Nice. Can I not do... Can I skip tutorial things? Interesting. I mean, I'll do... Okay, well, in that case, I will do the tutorial. Which is just these three. There we go. Okay, select a playstyle. Sandbox. Whatever I want. There we go. Okay, that turns off... There we go. That turns off the tutorial quests. There we go. Okay, sandbox. Ancient era, so we won't have to... We'll go to medieval era, so they can go a little up from there. Okay, now let's create a planet with our 3 giants. I do find it funny that in the opening of the game it says, you as the universe sent... When the people asked you for help, to nature for help, you as the universe sent these massive giants to the planets to terraform them, which would be horrifying, versus just boop and terraforming yourself, you know. Okay, so let's... Nope. We're going to create... We're going to create a savanna. I love it. Just... All right. So now you can settle here. They do change their clothes depending on where they are settling as well. So we are now in Doonton. Doonton. The borders of their city are here, so eventually this biome may expand its borders, or I can put a different biome next to it. And what they want to do is you start getting requests from the cities. So right now, this city wants 3 population. Population will grow normally, but they need food within their borders to raise population. Technology raises within science, and then gold is within wealth. So what we want to do to raise their population is we want to put down some food in their borders. Food could be plants, animals, mostly plants and animals. Minerals, you don't eat minerals. Don't do that. So let's see here. We'll start out with some plants in the savannah. Something simple to eat. Barley. And you pick it and you put it down here. So this giant comes and says, "You want food? Cool. Boom." And you can see that the population, because we've given access to food, has increased by that much. And, oh, they have an idea. We want to start a new project here in Doonton, but we seek inspiration. Where should we look? So as the cities develop, they want your input on what should we focus on. And we can focus on quite a few things. I think we'll do a herder's hut. So we'll have some herbivores. And what that does is when you give them inspiration, it expands their territory. So the planet itself got a little bigger. I know it's not how planets work. Don't worry about it. But let's put down some herbivores if we can. Gazelles. Okay. Okay, a gazelle adds more food if there are at least 2 plant biotica in the biome. So let's put some plants down first. Let's put some more plants down. If we put barley down, is there anything that gets... Okay, so... Hold on. What I put down gets bonuses if there's something else in this row. You can see the little lighted areas are where I can place things right now. Alright, never mind. I'm going to put down the gazelles. Because I think gazelles are awesome. So now this spirit comes over, because this is the grassland spirit, and it's like, you want gazelles? Boom. Look at those majestic creatures. So majestic. They're even going... Because the barley is near them, the gazelles are actually going to nibble and nibble and nibble. Now what I want to happen is I want this city's boundaries to expand a little bit. Not yet? Okay. Oh, I think now we're inside the city, so let's put that other plant... No, I want to... I always get my things wrong. I always am like getting the things wrong. I want to put down a plant, and I want to put that plant here. So this plant adds it adds food and technology if there are at least 2 plant biotica in this row. And since this is over here, I'm going to use that to get a little bit of a bonus. Okay, so the herbivores get plus 20 food because I put 2 plant biotica here. This gets plus because it's 2 undergrowth biotica. And this gets a plus because there's 2 plant biotica. Every item you put down, plants, animals, minerals, they all have additional like tags. So, hold on. For instance, the elephant grass is an undergrowth and field. So those keywords may match other keywords. And you kind of want to arrange things nicely, if you will. But I am a chaotic deity. I am. I know this may come as a surprise to you, but I'm a chaotic deity. So you know what's going next? Nice. Hey, Chris, welcome on in. Ice. Oh, whoops, I did the wrong thing. Because you know what makes sense right next to a savannah? A frozen plain. Now, they haven't expanded their boundaries because this village needs 10 population to expand. So I need to give them a little bit more food. And that's fine because I like focusing on food. So let's put another herbivore in the biotica. Parakeets. Zebras.
Content.
Guinea fowl. Impala. Let's go with zebra. So if we put down zebra, that's going to be more herbivores. That will add more food. And now the village has gone up to 13 population? 14 population. So what does this mean? Oh, okay, so they are expanding their borders. You can see, like, they're coming out here to this new frozen area, and they're like, well, I guess we'll push on. Look, they're talking about the new frost giant. They're like, huh, it's kind of cold over there. I don't know about that. So now that we have a new area, let's put some minerals down, because that feels like something you want. So we can add tin. Garnet. Ooh. Although copper's a little more useful. As is peat. Yeah, peat. And peat gets a bonus if it's adjacent to an undergrowth biome, which this is. And since food is important, we want to give them some peat. And what you're trying to do with every era is you want to use eons, so you want to add things, and the more you add various and disparate things to your biome. Or if you want, you can just add the same stuff to every biome. You could be like, you know what, I'm adding all plants. Y'all are just going to have to deal with it. It's not as biodiverse, so you don't get as many points, but it's your planet. You can do what you want. So we need to add some more stuffs. So, okay, so we've given them peat. This is a booster. It'll boost anything I put on it. So let's put some animals. What's the cutest? Oh, caribou. Ooh. Or a skunk. Fox. Okay, let's see if there's anything that likes being next to... Okay, peat is amphibious, lost energy and element. Is there anything that likes being next to an element? Not really. But if I put a tree here, then okay, so let's do the crossbills here. And let's put a tree, a fir tree here. Look at the birds. Birds are so cute. Okay, I got to spend a little bit more to get us to the next era. So And everything kind of connects to everything else. So these have direct connection to each other. You will have to kind of make decisions based on how many slots you have. And let's see here. So these are critters. Put another mineral down. Does anything like... I mean, there's stone. That's simple. Labradorite. Wow. Adjacent to 2 critter biotica. Are you a critter? You are. Let's put you down here. And then we'll put a critter down. Stoats. There we go. We'll put stoats down. You're outside the city, but it doesn't matter. Because I'm in free mode, so I can, like, do anything I want. The sage is inventing something new. A songbird. So, they... these are like microbiomes that can upgrade biotica. We're not doing that right now. But eventually you can add these and you can upgrade animals, plants, trees, things like that. But we're not going to add that. They are very cool. It's still slightly terrifying, I think. So let's see here. I wish there were a quick way to see. Okay. This slot is outside the border. Well, it's inside the borders of the town, but it's on underdeveloped something, so we'd have to put something here. So let's do the weird thing. And create a rainforest. Because why not? I do love, though, there's no rules. Like, you can do whatever you want. Especially when you get into sandbox mode, because then, like, you win no matter what. But your planet doesn't have to make any sense. I mean, if you want, you could, surround the entire planet with one style of thing. But it's better to switch it up so you can have different kinds of things in your biomes. Okay, so we have gazelles here and barley here. We should probably put down minerals in the rainforest. Amethyst gets plus 10 gold if it's next to an animal. So you're an animal. We'll put amethyst down there. And that should unlock our first era. Okay, so that gives the city some gold as well. So the city stats are doing well. And by spending Eon, which is the currency that you use to put down... The currency you use to put down plants, animals, minerals is Eon. So the more you use, that's how you get to the end of your first era. So right now we just built a small little... It's a little planet. Doonton's expanding its borders quite a lot. If we were to put something here, Doonton will probably expand its borders, but let's do that on the next era. So, the first era is unlocked. Let's go. So we got out of the calm era. Now, what are we going to do next? Are we going to do the Monument Age or the Iron Age? We'll go with gold. Oh, actually, we can continue calm. Oh, sorry, we can go to the calm era. This is flexible, so let's stay calm. I like calm. Yeah, help humanity settle at your own pace. I like that. Okay, by moving to the next era, the giants can create a secondary biome. We are in sandbox mode, so they can do, like, I can do whatever I want. But what I'm going to do is, I think I've been doing, so let's see here. Let's create a desert here, because I can. Let's create an ocean next to the desert, because I can. Oh, there we go. And let's see here. That's already a savanna. We could do some more savanna. We could do some more savanna on the other side of the rainforest. Why not? So no one can really settle in the ocean, but they can expand their borders into the oceans. So right now what we need is... Okay, 42 out of 45. Wait, 42... If you're playing in like regular calm, not regular calm mode, but regular challenge mode, then you'll start to see other cities pop up as you build more things. But let's finish the planet off. Let's do another rainforest next to the ocean, because that kind of makes sense. Let's see here. What is this? Then... Oh, rugged, so we can do rich hills. Let's do some hills. Add some mountains. So mountains will add like another row. Nice. So you now have an additional row above here. And that doesn't really create a new area. It just modifies an area that's already out there. So while we're here, we'll go ahead and make this icy again. And let's see here. What else can we do? Oh, sanctuary. Or you can make an invasive patch, so you can place any plant or animal regardless of where they actually should be when you create an invasive patch. So you can just be like, that's an invasive species, but it's fine. We're fine with them there. All right. Since humans are expanding, this is it's a gem, so we want to put something here. I kind of flip around like food, like I like to basically go food, animal, mineral kind of thing. So let's do some food. And as you go around, it will say you're in the savannah, so this is what you can put here. You're in the rainforest. Let's put a banana tree. Oh, whoops. So the banana tree requires more biodiversity. You have to have like 3 biodiversity in the biome. You can see the biodiversity here at the top. Right now we only have 1. And that's from distinct biotica. So let's add something different. Bamboo? Agave. But agave, let's see. Is there anything that looks being near minerals? Taro. Plus 15 food if adjacent to a mineral bioticum. So let's put this down here. I know. Come on. I asked you to come all the way across the map. That's on me. I'm so sorry. Come on. Come on. As you're doing your best. It's fine. You're doing your best. Come on. I just need you to put some taro root down here. Thank you. Okay, so what that did was that increased the biodiversity of this area by 2. If you increase the biodiversity of areas even further, then you're allowed to put... Oh! Okay. Look at them. They love it. They love that root. So yeah, Hey, ClickFlint, welcome on in. I can easily lose time in this. Now, the one thing that I have not done before is there's another slot for a micro. Microorganisms they go in additional biomes. So like the zebra, the microorganisms can upgrade a biome. So we have like centipedes, emperor butterflies that get additional science for each adjacent animal. A walking stick gets a bonus for each adjacent plant. Ooh, bullfrogs. Let's put bullfrogs in with our zebras. Frogs. And you can see like the micro are kind of climbing around. So yeah, I also love sandbox mode because you can just do stuff and have fun with stuff. And there's so much less pressure. Okay, they've expanded their borders, so we should add... it's next to a predator. So let's add some prey. Okay, you get money if you're next to a critter biome. Not doves. Oh, red-backed vole. So you get an additional... you get an additional bonus to them, aka bottom of the chain, bottom of the food chain, if they're adjacent to a predator. Stoats are predators, so you'll actually see the stoats will start chasing after the voles because you are food now. It's just what's up. Sorry. Sorry about it. So if you're playing the regular game, you'll want to progress through the tutorial, through all the different eras, and level yourself up, and so you can actually unlock these naturally. And then I will say the game, like, I would say also look at my previous video about the game, because it'll show you a much more even approach to this. Right now, I've sort of power leveled my way into this, so we have one city that is doing very well. Like, they're doing great on the planet. They're having a ball. Let's see here. I'm gonna put... I'm going to put mushrooms in with my plants. So that upgrades the plants. And they now they produce more food, more technology, more gold. And that means that my city benefits from it. And that green dot is prosperity. So they're just getting more stuff. Let's see here. Am I able to... Wow, I can create a bog to destroy people. I can also, yeah, I can also be an angry deity, and also, I don't know. So you can ignite a wildfire to destroy groups of people or damage cities. You could use it to defend a city being attacked. I also wonder if, like, you just wanted to raise a whole area, if you just be like, yeah, no, we're just getting rid of everything here. Okay, let's put... It's the desert. We'll put the jasper in the desert. Because it's next to... It has outside their territory, but that's okay. Because Jasper likes being next to an animal. So it's also figuring out, like, what likes being next to what gets you the most points. Or, if you're doing sandbox mode and you're not worried about points, what you want to put down. I like putting down gems because it makes me think of Steven Universe. So, you know, that's just how I do. And yeah, so there are going to be, if you have the base game, you already start off with like the 3 basic biomes and the 3 basic areas you can terraform. And then each different DLC allows you access to new areas, new biotica, make your areas as diverse as possible, as biodiverse as possible, but also as diverse as possible. I mean, I can't be out here on February 1st and not say diversity, but you'll want to make your areas as biodiverse as possible. That allows them to have higher level biotica on them, which gains you potentially more points. And as you play in regular modes, right now we have just 1 city and 1 civilization. As you play in the regular mode, you'll get more people who want to come and do the thing. But right now we just have 1 city to take care of, and it's going very easily. They're very easy to keep happy. They just keep expanding their borders. That is what people do. Okay, if I put minerals there, what else should I put in the desert? Some plants? Oh, agave. Sweet. Oh, whoops. Oh, that's fine. I messed up, but it's alright. But agave's good. I used to be like, just all agave for my sweetener at home all the time. Okay, so last thing I'll show is the big oasis has a biodiversity of 3, which means that with a biodiversity of 3 hay slivers, welcome on in, I can start adding some other things that basically say you can't add this until the area is diverse enough. So like lapis lazuli needs the place to have a biodiversity of 3 before it can be put in there. Others will require it to have 1, 4, 5, 6, things like that. But since we can now do this, let's do some lapis, because lapis is pretty. It's just pretty. I just like it because it's pretty. And now the city requests come through again. Like they want more population. Well, you got it, buddy. Don't you? Don't you already have 34 population? Yeah, you do. You already have 30 population, so I need 70 prosperity on the planet, and I'm at 69. Nice. Nice. Okay, well then if we're going to increase your prosperity a little bit more, just a little bit more, let's add a microbiome. Let's add a microbiotica to your plant. Ladybugs. Ladybugs in your barley. Probably not something you actually want, but that's what I'm doing. Okay, and that completed the era because you upgraded the biotica, and that made them happy and prosperous. Their population grew, their prosperity grew, and we have reached the end of the era. They are just building. Oh wow, they are building up, up, up. It's their moment. Very nice. So yeah, if you like God games, if you like games like this one is adorable. That's like number one. It's cute. You can adjust the challenge level yourself. So I just like a little bit of an easy breezy sometimes. So it's nice to just have the sandbox mode. But I will admit, the sandbox mode has everything. Like all the options are available. So you might want to start with just a new game and work your way up because it can be overwhelming. Oh, I didn't notice this. So it's next to me. It's right here. This button will let me summon a new nomad. So the last thing we'll do is we'll summon a nomad to go build a city. The Huntress. Perfect. Food and gold. So we'll put the Huntress. We'll put the Huntress here. And then the Huntress can show us how it's done. Because I'm putting them in the rainforest and then right next to the ocean. So there will be plenty to hunt. Here are my peeps. They're on their way. So yeah, I forgot that in sandbox mode you have to spawn new settlers. And the more settlements you have, the easier it is to advance because each of them are lending to the planet's prosperity. So yeah. So put your thing down right there in the there you go. Darkwood Haven. Ooh. Now this is fun. Because they're knocking down trees and so this is fun because first thing we're gonna give them is food, and this is a bonus food booster slot. So what kind of food? What kind of food goes in the ocean? Fish. Howing. Get over here and lay some fish down for me. Like a DJ. Lay some fish down for me. And the minute we laid that down, they're like, you know what? We can expand. Like immediately. But this settlement wants a population of 3 and 2 animals within its borders. Since they just expanded, let's put some animals in here for them. Oh, maybe not snakes. Jungle fowl. Okay. So they've reached their first request. They also have an idea. The idea is, what should we do? Okay. So, trapper, a fishing hut, or hunter? I'm going to go with hunter since there are two out of 3 distinct animals in the border, so we'll do that. And this does the little whoop. It does look like a oh wow, it does look like a Kubone capybara, you're right. Just chilling. It is very, oh wow, I hadn't, yeah. So the huntress really wants more animals. Really wants more animals. So let's put another animal. A squirrel monkey and a iguana. Hold on, are you a critter? You are. Okay, now we're gonna put the pit vipers next to the fowl. Because they're predators, and they like being next to critters. And I just love drama. So those snakes are eating good tonight. Yep, there they go. So yeah, this for me is... It's fun and it's satisfying because it also reminds me a little bit of like roguelites and deck builders, because it's the interactions between the different zones that make it fun, and you are maximizing your points based on how these different areas interact. And you're doing it for the entire planet. So like we already built up Doonton. Doonton is doing well. Now Darkwood Haven is like, hey, can you help our city, be good? What I don't like is that I have filled their biome with animals. No plants, no wealth. So we need to give them something that increases wealth. And right now Darkwood has a +2 biodiversity. So let's give them... Oh, Aquamarine needs a level 2 slot. My bad. Let's give them... Amethyst. Amethyst likes being next to animals. And I realize the other thing that you have in sandbox mode that you eventually learn in regular mode is you can upgrade your slots. So you can put nicer biome. You can put nicer biotica in there if you want. Okay. So let's have a look and see how does that help. Their wealth is going up. Probably needs a little bit more than just 1 gem. But it's a start. And they are expanding their borders once again. I love that they take little boats out to the ocean to expand the borders. So while we're here... Pearls? Not enough biodiversity. Okay. put amber down. That will give them a little bit more. A little more wealth. And amber needs... Okay, amber needs to be adjacent to 2 different biotic types. So it's adjacent to a fish. Let's put a plant next to it. A white-plumed anemone. So now, because... So that now gives a little bit more gold. So the wealth is going up. Probably have a little bit more to do. We got to get them a little more wealth within their within their borders. But their borders are about to expand once again. They're just moving on. So yeah, it's fun. It's cute. It is very... It's still in that chill era for me as well. Oh, also, we've completed our first era, so we can move on. Oh, have we not? Yeah, we completed the era. So yeah, advance. So yeah, we just want to get through one era. We get bonuses because of what we've done. Now, the people have had enough of this age. It's time for a new glorious age. No, we're gonna continue being calm. Like, there's nothing wrong with calm. But as you continue to move on, you can change. So revolution, they want to focus on wealth, and you get like new quarters. The fabled city, more animals, like fables. You need 3 cities for castles and knights. You need plague or the merchant age. So there's other things you can do, but we're gonna stick with calm because I like calm. And we get some upgrades that we took over from the points that we earned for our previous one. So yeah. But yeah, it's real cute. It is real cute. I think we just... Yeah, quick save. Because yeah, it's the kind of thing where I could just like sit here and put down fun stuff forever. Or I could be super nerdy about it and say, okay, if I put down a gem here that is next to both a fish and a plant, and then put another plant, put like a predator next to the fish, so I make the fish a critter and a predator next to it, you can chain up all these things and get all these bonuses. Or you can just put down whatever you want, wherever you want. Either way. But yeah, it's fun. So there's our little universe that as you build out each planet, it continues to put them in your little solar system. It's nice. So yeah, but it is out now. The Grasslands update is the Grasslands DLC update is out, and that is now available. So yeah, that's another look at Rus, I think. Again, I'm probably saying it wrong. Hey Trey, welcome on in. I think my Spotify plugin is just not working today. All right, fine. It's not working. Whatever. All right. Next up. Well, first I'll take a little break because I have forgotten to take breaks once again. I'll take a little break and then we'll hop over to Animal Crossing for about an hour. Maybe we'll decorate a room or I'll do some DIYs. So I'll BRB, but I'm not actually going anywhere. I'm just going to sit here and set up for the next game. And yeah, but I'll see you after a little break. Let me just quickly check. Okay. So yeah, I'll be here hopefully you'll also still be here. We'll be on for another hour or so, and then we'll go over and say hi to Steven. And I will figure out what I'm doing with my day because it is still cold and icy outside and gross, and I don't want to go outside. But I made a lot of good food last night, so I would love to make, I probably want to do some rice today so I can do a nice little like chicken and rice and veggie bowl. But I need to roast vegetables and make rice. So yeah. But I'll BRB and I will see you after the break. Okay, let me start up Animal Crossing. Nintendo Switch time. There we go. And I need to get like a little like, I don't know, like ink pen and fill in the buttons on this because this is like my, like, I bought a Bluetooth controller to work with the Switch. But as you can see, come on, get the focus. Don't look at me, look at it. No. There's like the buttons are there, but it's black on black. And I'm like, which button is which? So, and I don't have the muscle memory for the Nintendo Switch just yet. All right. But we will. Okay. Oh. Okay, I'm going to see if my earbuds are working, because it'd suck if I had to replace them right now, so 1 second. Switch over to them. Okay, yeah, they seem to be working. And again, what I love about these is there's a little off switch. I love it. You see the red, you can see just the red because it's like it's off. Love it. Okay, 1 second. I just got a text about the weather and it said the phrase feels like is not a word that should ever be followed by a negative number. And I understand and can relate. Yeah. I didn't start the game. Is it just doing the pause screen again? Did I accidentally press the button? Animal Crossing, hello. Okay, it was re-looping behind the scenes. Oh my gosh, I have a hippo visitor. Okay, let's hop on in. So I did go back last Sunday and continued cleaning off the island of flowers. So I will do a quick run around to make sure that we haven't had any weird outgrowth spots, but otherwise we should be pretty good. Good morning, Isabel. February 1st, first of the month. You're supposed to say it's Black History Month, Isabel, but it's okay if you don't. I understand. Yep, I turned off the beautiful island because there's too many flowers. Aww. Hey, Prax, good morning. Yeah, I'm not messing with a hippo in real life. That's a no. Huh? My phone is ringing. Hello, this is Tommy from Nuck's Granny. Oh, right, I did drop off box stuff. So that would have been another option for the cleanup, is if all the flowers had gone into like my pockets or storage, I could have sold all the flowers too. So let's see here. Cypher from Saharan sent me the Lego arcade game, so I bought a bunch of Lego stuff from the store, and it's all here, and I'm not dealing with it right now. I'll take that interest, thank you. Rank S. Is that as high? I mean, there's no rank above S, right? I'm pretty sure I'm good. Do you like furniture glitter? Oh my gosh, I bought this furniture because it was totally glam. Then I realized I had no room for it. You want it? Furniturely yours, Sprinkle. Furniturely yours. Okay. How you doing, Julian? You're so excited. How long can you hold that expression? Okay. Jacques, you ain't gotta be like that. He's like, wow, I was so upset. Oh well, moving on. Okay, so I did bring my lilies and my bike over here. Aww. Okay. I am... Oh! So this is a visitor just singing on the beach. Oh, never mind. Rocco. His catchphrase is hippie. So I like the hotel as an option because you could have people visit your island with the campsite. So you could have them come visit with the campsite, but now they can visit with the hotel. Hey Rex, good morning. I am not ready for you to leave yet, Buzz. No. Nope, not ready for anyone to leave yet, because I don't think I have your picture. And that's my fault? Does that command still work? I have no idea if that's still in here. Nope, probably not. Alright. Okay, I was afraid of what would happen when somebody actually called out how long it has been. I mean, hey, at least it hasn't been 2 years. Right? Right? Yikes. I'm pretty sure I also gave you that dress. Like you're wearing a fruit dress that I gave you, so yay. Hey Tati, welcome on in. Okay, let's quickly check upstairs. See, once I get your... If I get your picture, then you can leave. So, if Genji wanted to leave, that'd be fine. Brewster's a Libra. Drink it hot or give it up. Wow. Okay. Speaking of... I was about to say back in the days of TikTok, which... You know, back in the days of TikTok, which was approximately like, what, a week or two ago? Somebody did a series of videos where they just kept using more and more unhinged work email sign-offs until somebody said something. And I didn't watch it all the way to the end, but they just kept, you know, like they added in like, you know, I hope your email never finds me and things like that. I never saw how it ended. But yeah, I would love to just start doing that, just to see if anyone pays attention at all. I mean, it's a sign-off. They don't have to. All right. Would have ruined my entire bank account to come here and have coffee every day. Also, random harpsichord. Anybody else coming in? No? All right. Do you want me to hang out? You good? Okay. Sometimes he'll like, hey, you know, hang on, I got you something. Oh my gosh, he does look like Dr. Miglamo. Which... Lower Decks... I mean, it did the interesting thing again, where it has this completely new species that they just... First off, they're just there. And then they actually give you like, okay, so here's what here's what this species is all about. Here's why the species talks the way they do. Here's why, hey, here's why it's like this. So I loved that the Cloakians' whole cultural thing is they express and meet culture through food. So that's why, like, all their metaphors are food based, because, like, that's what they do. Their first contact is like going to another planet and meeting people and eating. And I think that's fantastic. Dear soon-to-be best friend, last night I couldn't sleep a wink as I just laid there staring at the moon. Bam, this recipe hit me. Sure, I could have kept it to myself, but self-praise can only go so far. Go ahead and give it a try. From your DIY icon, Raymond. I think I know a gold helmet. Yeah. Actually, I haven't hit a rock in so long. Okay, so I didn't deal with the weeds. But I am seeing a blissfully flower-free island. Oh, what? This tree's paying off. What? Just a random plant? Okay, I gotta put my, like, solar panels back here because I run a green island. So I gotta put my windmill and my solar panels back up. Where's the... I promise you, I am not going to be good at this. Oh, wait, they're in the ground, aren't they? Ooh, nice. Well, that's the rest of my monies. Yeah, I'm gonna put the net away because I feel like that's something that's in the ground that you have to dig up, and I'm not doing all that. I put some more ladders around. There's my secret beach. Oh my gosh, I don't think I've seen this place this free of flowers in over a year and 10 months. That's new. Hello. Okay, you can stay. I do remember the excitement when you got the first lily and you were like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay, so here is my flower, here's my actual flower library. Every flower, every type is here. Wait, where's the roses? Ah, okay, sorry. Here are the roses. Oh, I didn't clean up this area back here. I don't know if I had a plan for this area or not. So I didn't clean up back here, but this is okay. If flowers take over this part, it's fine. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Okay, so I've had my coffee. Be careful not to pop it into the ocean. A sandwich plate meal. Okay. A cute chair. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Okay, that's the arcade game. Bells. Everything's paying out today, huh? A bulletin board. Nice. Bells. Oh, actually, I had a bell tree. I think it was down here? Oh, I think actually that's it. That's the bell tree. What are you thinking about, buddy? You know, I'm not sure if I'm still in love with my figure skating costume. Then again, maybe I am. Social Disty, what do you think, Glitter? I'm gonna be mean. It's not your style, so give it to me. Hey, thank you for the follow. Ugh, I knew it. Thanks for being honest. Your reward is this exact thing. I've always thought that the one item your place is lacking is a figure skating costume. Well, okay then. I forgot I do have my okay, cancel. I have my wand, so but right now, like, is this soul costume? Okay, it's not bad. It's not bad, but I'm putting my thing back on. Oh, legs. There we go. I finished watching an ice skating based anime, and thank you. I finished watching an ice skating based anime, so I'm like, yeah. It makes me want to watch Yuri on Ice again. Because of course it does. But yes, these are my pride gardens. These are all over the island. I was very, very into getting like all the flower types and styles. What it led to, unfortunately, is it led to my island slowly becoming overtaken by flowers. So last week I got Resetti to fix all that. So now, like, I put pavement around the ones I want to keep. But over here, oh, thank you for the follow. Over here is my, like, catalog of 3 of every type. Period. Like 3 of every type of flower. So if anything else happens, I will have source flowers to try to use. Like, to try to use to recreate them. Because I had the whole, like, the back part of my island was an entire setup of, I'm putting this flower next to this flower, and based on this placement, it should create this flower. And I was reading guides online, and I had friends coming over and watering my flowers, and like, because I remember there was even like a thing like, if somebody else waters your flower, not you, it has another chance. It was so ridiculous. And I had flower watering parties, and I got all the flower types, and then I left some where I shouldn't have left them, and they just kept growing. So yeah, last week, Resetti, I used my free reset to take away all of the flowers. Just all of them. Okay, so here's the hotel. What do y'all want today? Sorry. a wooden bucket, pumpkin bagel sandwich, a wooden table, and a shell fountain. Okay. Do I have a DIY? I don't have a DIY thing over here, do I? Nope. Okay, so let's go. Hey, Kiwi, welcome on in. I hate it because I'm really tempted to brave the cold just to get something a little different in the house today. But it's really cold. It's so cold. Puddleglum, you made a bistro on your island and you put a few chairs down there. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, let's craft. What I like is that it puts the requests here. So let's go ahead and make some stuff. You just want one. Okay, cool. Okay. You want 3 tables. Just all the wood. All of it. All the wood. And then a shell fountain. Ooh. Alright. Be giving away my giant clams, though. Alright, fine. Hold on. Where's the Y? Over there. Okay. Oh. Where is it? There you are. The hunter silently waits. Silently waits. Money from the sky. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Okay. We can go and see if we can cook something. I think I've got a kitchen set up on my farm island, my farm little area. Oh, I love my little crops. Okay, yep. Okay, so I can craft a pumpkin bagel sandwich. That does look good. Oh, right. Okay, that looks a little less good. They could have done a little better job with that. 3. Oh. I don't have enough flour. Can I make more flour? Yes. I guess that would be the ultimate quality of life, is if you needed something and you couldn't make it, that you could then, like, you could make it all together. I also like how the cooking sound is different. Okay, now let's leave. All right, submit. Submit. The bagel sandwich reminds you of a theory that most sandwiches are better off open face. Otherwise, the good stuff smooshes out when you go to eat it. Live from Japan. I think if you do it right, like if the pumpkin is a spread, it would work. But if you just do like a big like pumpkin splat on a bagel, you're going to have a problem because of the hole. So then the bagel hole needs to be like, it needs to be super puffy, so it's a less likely chance of stuff getting out. But yeah, smooshy stuff on a sandwich is really hard. Because the minute you bite into it, honestly, even some burgers, like some places here that do burgers, you can't add too many things on top of the burger because the minute you go in, you're like, everything goes out of the way. Oh, whoops. Ooh, sweet. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Give me them tickets. Okay, I hit the wrong thing by accident. Hey, Base, welcome on in. Oh, you just reminded me there is a special at the store on rice, and I wanted to go get some, and it tends to sell out quickly, and I may have missed my chance. So I may actually go bundle up in the 15 layers to go outside and go do the thing. But one thing I did want to do... Okay. Do I have a swimsuit on me? I need a swimsuit to go swimming, right? I don't have a swimsuit on me. How? What? What have I been doing with my life? Speaking of layers, don't Animal Crossing pose like little kids wrapped up for winter? It does... Oh, I missed a flower. This one is hiding behind a tree. Hey, Kay, good time zone. Okay, let me go to my storage shed. It is extraordinarily cold, so going swimming is not going to be fun. I think it's full-on outfits that I need. No, not my cyber outfit. My gosh, I have so many things. There we go. We'll do you. I also understand that. Okay, let's put the cute things away, the DIYs. Oh, no, got to hold on to the phone box because that needs to go back out here. We'll put the arcade game... Actually, I want to see... No. Okay, never mind. I thought I was going to put stuff away, but I realized all this stuff belongs on the island, so never mind. You can go in. Okay. JD, welcome on in. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. What the heck? It's very kind of you. Thank you so much. Oh, I got some miles, didn't I? Yep. Yay! I am a DIY fanatic. Fanatique. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Okay. All right. Let me. Shall we try and do the thing? What's up, Dragonfly? What's interesting is I don't think I've actually caught everything in the game either. Pretty sure I still have like some fish I haven't caught because I forget when you're supposed to do the stuff. Okay. No, I didn't do it right. Oh well. I probably still have a website that still has my information, like, on it. Hold on. Wow. Okay. Sweet. But yeah, I was into the website with New Horizons and I was like, let me track everything. And then I just lost lost track. I got an oyster. It's a little shellfish. The puns is what I had forgotten about the puns. Even after so many sea bass, I'd forgotten about the puns. But yeah, we have to see if we can summon Pascal. Stop repeating the material of the game. If a bivalve is loud at the function, you could call them oisterous. Oh, boo. Oh. Arr. I got a sea star. Maybe it'll give me an autograph. Here, hold on. Hey, Jory, welcome on in. It is a little shellfish, yes. Come on, though. You know what I want. Stop messing with me. Also, I only have so much room in my pockets, so stop messing with me. I got a sea cucumber. It's a bit cumbersome. Yeah, today might be the day the cabin fever catches up with me and I just need to go out. Alright, I can see that it is a sea cucumber day, which back in school, the way I described sea cucumbers were gross, 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 yucky, yucky, yucky. Because they are. I mean, live your life and be a glorious diversity of species, but also you nasty. You gross. I got a whelk. Happy snails to you. How am I doing? Okay, I got room. I got an acorn barnacle. Will it grow into an oak barnacle? See, Clickflink gets it. They're nasty. I mean, I can't argue with survivors, but they nasty. Yes! Ah. I got a scallop. It oughter be savored. Hey man, about that scallop of yours. Can I have it? Sure. Whoa, thanks for your generosity, man. Since you were cool, I slipped you a pair of pearls. Ooh, nice. Also, get out of my pockets. Hey, while I'm at it, let me lay some truth on you. The deep kind. Feel this. Gold is just rocks with good makeup. Stick that in your skillet and let it simmer. Yep, today is a good day. Pascal legitimately said legalize it. And I did. Did I miss him? Oh, wait. Oh. Yep, okay. Pascal said legalize it, and I legalized it. Because of course I did. Yeah, what's up? I'm looking at you, buddy. What's up? I need you to house that scallop. The entire audience is waiting for you to house that scallop. Yep, there it is. There it is. Shell and all. So yeah, Pascal, with the swimming, Pascal, if you go swimming and in your sea creatures you find a scallop, the first time you find a scallop, Pascal will show up and he'll basically be like, hey, you gonna eat that? And if you don't, and you're like, yeah, no, you can have it. Hold on, where am I? Let me go to my secret island. He's like, if you will let me have that, he'll give you stuff. And then he'll drop some wisdom and he'll be off. I wish you could leave your own buoys in the ocean so you could be like, aw, I got a sea anemone. The enemy of my anemone. The enemy of my anemone is a friend of... Okay, this is too hard to say. I'm leaving. Okay. Like, look, sometimes I need practice for a line, all right? That was too hard. I'm not dealing with this. I'm not taking... like, no. What do I look like? Toast of London? Oops. Which department stores do sea cucumbers love to shop at? And I want to let you know how southern this joke is before I give the answer. Welk. I do not believe a more southern joke has been told in my channel for quite some time. And usually it comes from Furwick. So, yeah. All right, let me dry out here. What did you give me? Hold on. You gave me... Oh, you literally gave me a pair of pearls. So you gave me 2 pearls. Hey, GG's. Welcome on in. Oops, sorry. Cancel. So you gave me 2 extra pearls. All right. Hey. I am getting close to my... Okay. Okay, so the phone box, because we found a blue phone box, or either I found one or I made one. It's not quite. Hey, Nausus, welcome on in. It's not quite the, it's not quite the TARDIS, but it's in the neighborhood. Then the water cooler went here because people are working out on the, they work out. They work out. So it would go here. And I guess if you really want to work on, what does the bulletin board look like? Oh, oops. Is that something that can only go in my house, I guess? Okay, 1 second. There is a balloon somewhere. Oh, it's all the way over there. Oh, can I make it? Can I make it? How did I get lights on my town hall? That's a good question. Oh, come on. Oh, dang it. Okay, sorry. We'll go back to the town hall. Is that not normal? Animal Crossing heads in the chat. Is that not normal, having lights on your town hall? Is there a special something happening? It does look kind of made up. Ah, is it because it's snowing? Got it. Okay. Because I was like, it looks like something special's happening. Even the little, like, the frills on the windows and stuff. Huh. Alright. But yeah, it also has been nearly 2 years since I've been back in Animal Crossing, so there may be things happening that have changed that I just aren't aware of. We were going to go and see about doing a hotel room, and then that'll probably be it for me for today. It is very cold here, and I need to figure out what my day is going to consist of, but I may not be able to, stave off the cabin fever any longer, and I may have to go outside and try and go do some grocery shopping. Because, yeah, it's very cold outside, but also I love my apartment, but not this much. Like, it sucks because there is not outside but cold and ice. But I might just need to get out of here. Okay, so I love that are you eating a cucumber on a stick? That's incredible. So these outfits are, you can change these outfits for the hotel visitors. I don't know if you'll be able to get, can I get the cardigan myself? Oh, I can. Okay, so I can get the cardigan myself. Because I do like the cardigan. So let's get the blue cardigan. There we go. Hey, Pork Coffee, welcome on in. All right. Morning. Happy Horizons to you. Oh, that's cute. Happy Horizons. So, what do you say? You gonna help me with the guest room? Sure. Yar, I'll help. Let's get started with that room 2 work. I have 2 ideas for the theme I want to go with. Which one do you think feels right? A Japanese room or a modern room? I'm curious what a modern room looks like. Okay, modern room. I'm thinking our guests are going to love staying in a room like that. Okay, that sounds really good, Clicklint. Let's up to the garden. Let's go. Okay, this looks a little too modern. This looks like a... Okay, I know you said modern, but I don't think industrial minimalist is what we were going for, personally. Maybe I'm wrong. I feel like maybe industrial, maybe this might not be like what we wanted. Do we have any other options for the walls? Can we try that instead? That's better? It's better. I do like the cube light. So I do like that. Okay. We'll move that later. Okay. I forgot, like you get like the Cap'n, like you get their theme song when you're in here. Papa Mouse, welcome on in. Gen X Gamer here too, so yay. And yeah, I have not played Animal Crossing regularly in quite some time, so it's been nice to return. Oh my gosh, not the ironwood bed. You're just giving us this now. You all made this so, like, everybody was like, hey, can you help me with my ironwood recipes? Everybody was trying to get the ironwood DIYs so much. And now you're just giving them to us? Wow. Okay, tubular shelves, tubular magazine rack, iron closet, tubular chair, tubular table. We'll put the stereo on the table or somewhere else. Fan palm. Hey, Baltimore Pisces, welcome on in. Hopefully you are staying warm up the road as well, because yowza. Okay, so first things first. I just moved all this stuff in here, like this is all gonna work. Okay, let's put the bed. Oh, we need, okay, first off, hold on, we have to do this. You need to actually move Oh, sorry. Let me do this. Yeah, you need to move over here because this wall. Oops, I'm doing it wrong again. Sorry. Okay. I need a wall with a window for this. Because we still are a hotel. Like, I can't just, like, sentence you. Aha. No. No. Sorry, I'm looking for... Nope. 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 Any items overlapping with the window were put away. Okay, so it's this that has the window. Okay, let's remove you. I've already gotten lost again. All right, hold on. That one, and then. Dang it. No. So I guess... Sci-fi? Sci-fi. Oh, actually... Maybe my interpretation of modern is a little more mod. That works better. I forgot. The windows are only on the side and the back wall not. Okay. That bed's a little small, but I guess we're only having one person in the room, so it's fine. But also, yes, happy February, happy Black History Month, happy first of the month. So if you do the rabbit, hopefully you got your you got that out of your system today as well. All right. Ah, there's the front. Okay. Okay, we got to put in the plant by the door. That way housekeeping can easily handle it when I come in the room. You next to the plant. Okay, and then... magazine rack by the bed, if possible. Actually, no. Books by the bed. Yeah, my bad. I tend to be very minimalist, like, period, because I don't like decorating very much. But I will move you back. What I'll ask, if anyone knows if you can redecorate the rooms when you're done. Like, can you come back and redecorate them? Or does it matter at that point? Okay. Because that'll be nice if I can come back and redecorate. That actually, okay. Like, if I were moving into a college dorm room, I would not hate that. I don't like pushing the bed against the wall, but I will, because it's more space. It's fine. Oh, a lamp could be helpful. Okay, sorry, I need... Okay, let's go back to the recommended. So I know there's a wall lamp. There's also a tubular lamp. So we'll put the tubular lamp on the table. Okay. And then the iron wall lamp. And the wall shelf with bottles. Okay, so that can go on the wall. Oh, a key tray can go on the floor. That can go on the table. And a fragrance stick can go on the table as well. Okay, let's come back here and decorate. Alright, I wanted to put you over the bed. The wall of bottles, actually... Yeah, you come over here. You go over the table. And then you go over the stadio. Okay, you go on top of the table. Oh, yeah, you go on top of that. And then you go on top of the table. Little lamp, little fragrance next to the bed. I wish I had like a better floor lamp next to the bed, but I think that'll be fine. What am I missing? I feel like I'm missing... I don't like... Oh, no. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I feel like I'm missing something, though. I know I put a garbage can in the other room. Black floor lamp. Ah. Ooh. Okay, we'll put the coat stand in here as well. I appreciate the rooms wanting you to put in like kitchen and sink things, but I'm gonna guess and assume that guests use like down the hall facilities. Okay, so let's move this. And then let's move... Oh, a rug. You're right. Okay, let's see. If that's the case, let's move this over the door. No one needs to know what time it is in here, right? What do we have for rugs? A simple black mat or a brown shaggy rug or a blue... Ooh. I feel like we're going to go with shaggy. Shaggy! Oh, that's modern AF. Okay. Yeah, this is... Now we're basically turning this into a Kimpton room. We are turning this into a room that you get at a Kimpton hotel. And I'm here for it. Okay. Or if anyone has been to, what is the imprint? I can't think of the name of the imprint right now, but Marriott has an imprint hotel that does cute little rooms like this because they'll take over like old city buildings and make them into very boutique style hotels. Let's see here. We want... Okay, so this is KK House. Yeah, definitely KK House. And KK Bashment. KK House can go here. Bashment can go here. Do I have a clock? You probably didn't suggest a clock, did you? No, but we do need our people to know what time it is. So we'll go with a simple wall clock. I'm always tempted by a TV, but I feel like putting a TV in the room is going to encourage them to stay in their room, which, you know, is a valid choice. It is perfectly valid choice to stay in your room on vacation. You know what? I'm not mad at this. I'm not mad at this. Oh, thank you, Click One. I'm almost out of coffee. No? Okay. Yeah, I now have, as much as I like being barefoot, I am a socks in room, or I sometimes have little travel like slippers that I'll put on to wear in the room because yeah, it's a little like the shelving is making it a little bit busy, but otherwise, yeah, okay. All right, let me. Okay. Yar, what's afoot? All done. You finished? What do you think? Damn right it is. Yeah, I would stay in this room. I love that. So one more room at the hotel done. Which I like that they're bringing, if you didn't buy the DLC, if you didn't buy that other island DLC, they're like, you know what? We'll bring that in this too. Thank you. We got another room ready for guests. Can't thank you enough. I think I deserve a little more than 200, but okay, I'm not going to argue. Oh, so it's just the 2 rooms. Okay. Oh, right. I think I do a room and then I come back like the next day and another room. Okay. Am I allowed to go see the rooms? Okay, so what I wonder is, am I allowed to like let other people come and decorate? So this was the first room I did. And Rocco is staying in this room. So I can revisit the room. That's nice. I can probably redecorate the room too, except I can't decorate when someone's here. Usually, like, that's the thing, is I can't decorate when someone's here. How you doing? Oh, hey. Glad you stopped by to see me. Yeah, I'm so glad that a random person stopped by my hotel room. Are you here to, like, generally that means I'm here to kill you, but okay. I ain't the best at hosting folks, but if you're up for it, feel free to hang out. So yeah, they act like you're visiting an islander, a resident in their house. Should I change up my look with this routine? Oh, it's the vanity. No. Did I not put a chair in this room? Oh, I did. Okay. But I didn't. I made the chairs inaccessible by facing the table. But this was the first beach room that I did. And because the windows are on the side, I gave the accent wall towards the back. Yeah, give the accent wall towards the back so you get a little bit of the ocean while you're here. But I didn't like that when you replace the wallpaper, the windows have the hotel has no windows. Admittedly, yeah, I'm leaving now. Where should I go? Visit another room. Admittedly, the layout of the rooms implies that the windows actually look onto each other's rooms, so they're fake windows. That's okay, though. That's fine. That's okay. That's fine. But yeah, no, this is legit. Can I visit Dream Island from another? No, I can't. But I do take a little nappy nap. See, this is my hotel. I own it. All right, I'm going to go back to the lobby. Those chairs are a real beach to get into. Arrgh. Arrgh. All right. How you doing, Cucumber Girl? At Graham's Souvenir Shop, you can trade hotel tickets for other stuff. She even got some hotel stuff. Yep, she sure does. So if you want the hotel clock, I'm guessing this is just an artful bed. Oh, that's right. That's a new style. Artful. Nah, I'm good. I think it is a cucumber on a stick. Which, if you look here... Hold on. If you look here, maybe it's a pickle. It could be a pickle. But it looks like this is on offer. Is that something that is... Like... Is that a destination holiday thing? Get a pickle on a stick? So yeah, she's just chowing down. Go on, take a bite. We're all watching, so please do it now. Because I could hear you crunching behind me. There you go. I mean, I am also a fan of cucumbers and pickles. And generally like brined things. So I would probably also be like, oh, that's right. He loves cucumbers and mayo, which is disturbing. Okay, can I get the jump right? No, I didn't get the jump right. All right. But yeah, that's going to probably do it for today. Because yeah, my island is finally free of the flower tyranny, for the most part. I used to be able to do it right, like, every time, Papa Mouse, and now I just can't. And I'm like, it's so close. But yeah, so the flower tyranny is over. My island can look... I mean, I didn't mind it being naturally overgrown, but at some point, enough is enough. It was too many. Too much. So let me go to my not weird basement at all. Tyranny of the Flowers. It does, or it could be like... Also sounds like it could be like a period romance. The Tyranny of the Flowers. Oh, let's say goodbye from the space room today. Oh, what's... Okay, we'll go see the basement. We'll go look at the basement. Let's all go to the basement. Let's all go to the basement. Let's all go to the basement if you promise not to freak out. It's a perfectly normal basement. It's totally fine. Love my basement. It was also one of the first wallpapers I got that does different things when you have it on. The other one that I loved, the wallpaper that was wild, was the graveyard wallpaper. The cemetery wallpaper that every time you look at it, the ghost will move. Like if you turn away and look back at it. But this is like one of the first themed rooms I did. I got the space console wall. And then I got all the lava lamps, the rocket ship, like it all started to come from there. And then this is like obviously how I steer my house. Then I found some disco balls. So yeah. Hey Queen City Q, welcome on in. No. No, now is not a good time for a visit. Can I just hide in my house? Do not come in. Do not. Leave, because I'm also leaving, so don't come in. One time, what happened is I got too close to the door, and she came in. And it's fine when they come in. It's just they stay, and then you have to deal with them. And I'm like, I don't have time to deal with you. Yeah, go away, girl. Now, if you want someone to visit you and you hear that, then obviously go and get the door. But I did not want that. So yeah, so from my little space disco room, it's been another fun day checking out the island. Eventually, I'll do like, maybe we'll do like a Tuesday night Animal Crossing again, because we don't do evenings very often, because I would always do it from about like 8 to 10:30. But we haven't seen it in the evening in a while. Hold on. Just gotta toast everybody. But yeah, I love this room. Because it also reminds me of like on Star Trek, when you'll go to a captain's quarter, you'll go to the captain's quarters, and they have all of this old school shit in their newfangled futuristic room. They're like, oh yeah, I have an old wooden Chippendale desk from Earth. Because I could. I didn't replicate that, it's real. Why? Why? Yeah, it's a good thing lava lamps are behind glass. Because otherwise, they're actually weirdly kind of synchronized too, which is wild. I think because some of them are facing different directions, but they're in formation. It's nice. So yeah, if somebody got a lava lamp, I was like, give me your lava lamp. I have a space for your lava lamp. But I think I accidentally turned off the disco ball. So 1 second. There we go. Gotta have my disco. Also, I never said thank you for all those gift subs, JD. That's very kind. All the new follows, all the resubs. Appreciate it. I do hate that you can't really see the disco ball. Like, there's no way to lower things into the room. But yeah, it's been a good Sunday morning. It's the first day of February. It is, I mean, you know, time does what time does, but it still is shocking when you are aware and cognizant of a large period of it passing. So I was like, it feels like it was just mid-January. Nope. Day after day after day, and now we're in February. So yeah. So let's, and yeah, my island clock is striking 11. No, what was that? Put that back. What did I just pick up? Put that back. Crap. Stop that. That's what I want to do. You got to be careful when you have so much stuff in your house. So yeah, thank you everyone for hanging out with me today. It has been a delight, as always. I think I might actually layer up and go out and get some grocery shopping done. I need to do a little stock, because I made... last night I did like a big mess of Korean barbecue seasoned chicken. And I like to do rice on that, and I think I'm almost out of rice. But I also did it on top of potatoes. Like I roasted some potatoes and had them all crispy and yummy, so that was fun. I'd love to do like a little sandwich for lunch today, but I've been pretty good not doing like a big meal for lunch and just doing a simple thing. Mostly it just takes up time, and I should sit down and watch TV today, and that's what I should do. So maybe I won't go outside again, but I do need to go shopping soon. Or I need to get groceries delivered, and I don't want to get groceries delivered right now because it's really gross outside. And if I don't want to be out there, I don't want anyone else to have to be out there. Because, like, you know, delivery drivers and gig workers don't get extra pay to make sure that they are snow and ice ready. They don't get extra pay to make sure that they've got, you know, they've got enough clothes and layers to wear out in this weather. And they should. Like, it should be number one to be like, hey, can we give you a little stipend so you can get yourself ready to deliver stuff in the cold? But no. So I don't want anyone else to do that. But yeah, it's going to be a general, probably just a calm day for me. And I got to catch up on some shows and things like that. So yeah, I also have to edit these videos down for the YouTubes. But I hope everyone has a good day. I hope everyone, you know, basically just has a fun one and is just having a good one, because it's hard right now. Like, I say this every week. I say this every week. It is hard to exist at the best of times. But right now, the world is trying us. It is really trying us. So do what you can to take care of yourself. And then take care of others. If you got a little bandwidth left over, and if we all combine that little extra bit that we have left over together, then we can usually take care of each other. But it's hard. It's really hard. Okay, can I get, like, it's taking a little longer than usual to transition between screens today. Oh my god, there's Clyde, which I have since been informed that people don't like Clyde. And I think Clyde is weird and fine, but I can only have one weird one on my island, so Mo had to go so Clyde could come in. So yeah. Let me see here. Oops, is that just a... Nope, that's not the... That's the button I want. It's like... I just probably saved a little thing on the thing. It's fine. So yeah, let me get some music going, and we'll come over here. And I will say, as always, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me and being here. It is always nice. Ace Boogie, Hollywood Coat, Banta Turtle, It's Christina, Cyberpack, Jasmine, Dana T, Mr. Mumbles, Danimo Snowman, Nausus, Emma the Girl Gamer, Pop Mouse Watches, Fideo, Red One Love, and Harold Spark. Thank you for the follows. JD, thank you for that gift sub to... Does it not tell me who got the gift subs? Hold on. Let me go find them. They were up here a little bit. Thank you for the gift subs to the Lab Vaulter, the Cozy Cooperative, Jeb Branch, Lady Luck, the Epitome of Sass, Mander Straws, 2 Drink Minimum, Selena Price, Wizard Styles, and Nunu Mills. Oh, it's been a good Sunday. It's been nice. So yeah, I'm going to get going. So I'm going to push this button because we're ending. If we're going to go and say hi to Steven with a hashtag Urbray with my love and disco emote. If you are not a subscriber, you can use the virtual hug emote or any hi or heart or hello emote you want. You can find me making content over on Blue Sky and YouTube, and here, as always, on my blog at urbanbohemian.com, and there's a link to my Discord. Here's a link to my most recent blog post. If you're if you want a direct link,
Content.
there it is. And there is the raid call once again in subscriber and non-subscriber variety. Feel free to copy it to your leisure and use it. You don't have to do the raid call if you don't want to. It's just a nice way to say hi. And yeah, let me actually start the raid. And yeah, I'm just for a moment it was like 69 viewers. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna hang out there for a bit. I need to decide what to do about lunch because I would love a little variety, but it's also 18 degrees right now. Well, 20, but it feels like 7. So I feel like I should make better choices today. Perhaps I can make like a quick soup or something because I should not go outside. But wow, am I really getting cabin fever? Like I just want to go outside. But yeah, it's a nope temperature. It's nope. But thank you all for hanging out with me. I'll be back on Tuesday. I don't have anything on deck. I don't know yet what I'm gonna play. Could just be some Animal Crossing, could be some Power Wash Simulator. I'll see if any embargoes are done. We'll play something interesting maybe, but otherwise, yeah. So I hope that the start of your week goes well. I hope the start of your month goes well. We are 1 month down, 11 to go for 2026. And I'm just hoping the best for you out there. You know, just be kind because the world sometimes is not. So I will see you in Steven's chat and I'll see you back here next time. Thanks, everybody.